Welcome back to the Eric Tenbrinkeric YouTube channel. Today I'm talking about the 7 habits that transform my physique and my life in general. Number 1, we're going to dive right into nutrition. The biggest thing that has helped me in relation to getting the amount of caloric intake and protein intake that I need every single day is in my morning meal getting 50 grams of protein every single day. I need to hit 200 to 280 grams of protein depending on what I'm doing that day. That is just for maintenance with a slight growth of muscle mass throughout the week. Hitting 50 grams of protein in the morning is just a little key for me to be able to achieve the amount of protein intake I need every single day. Number 2 is super simple, y'all, meal prepping. I meal prep 2 times a week. What I don't do is put everything into a container because that takes for me a little bit too much time, and for my lifestyle it's a little bit pointless because I'm 95% sure online with my work and just have a handful of in-person clients that I go to. So what I do is a couple times a week I make batch amounts of protein. So I'll make a bunch of lean ground beef, I'll make a bunch of chicken, I'll make whatever I have for that week for myself. And again, it's typically just protein, and then occasionally I'll make 5 to 8 cups of rice. And that's just a very simple method for me to get simple carbs, typically basmati rice. Another thing that I want to talk about is sleep. This is something on the recovery subject that I see a lot of people neglecting. Getting enough sleep is essential for you to rebuild your muscles from them being torn apart throughout your week. And then on top of that, regaining control of your central nervous system, which ends up leading to boosting testosterone, boosting mental clarity and focus, and the intensity that you need to have in the gym, which comes from testosterone production in men. That is very, very much affected if you don't get enough sleep. So getting enough is absolutely essential. The next thing is more along the lines of fitness. It's a very simple thing called walking every single day. And I try to get 10,000 steps. That's the kind of industry standard for most trainers recommending to their clients. But my big thing is just making sure that you're getting outside, and if it's snowing, if it's raining, walking on a treadmill or a sand dune stepper or whatever you have, just doing some form of what's called low impact cardio is an essential thing to do every single day. I have a dog, he's a 60-pound golden doodle named Chester, he's perfect. And I have to take him out 2 to 3 times a day. Sometimes my wife does, but for sure I'm involved in 1 to 2 of those. And that's just a very, very simple thing. The next thing in regarding fitness that has absolutely transformed my physique is strength training. Strength training is something that I have implemented heavily in order to build my muscle mass. That type of intense training also boosts your testosterone, as long as you're also hitting the other markers like getting enough sleep every day, getting good caloric intake, especially healthy caloric intake. Eating the right foods can help boost testosterone as well. So making sure to do strength training realistically 3 to 4 times a week is an essential thing to do to be able to lower your cortisol throughout your week so that your nervous system is not overpowered by how much anxiety and cortisol is in your body, how much adrenaline is in your body. And strength training is just an efficient, very simple way to get rid of that cortisol, boost testosterone, and get you jacked. Tracking your progress both in the gym and nutrition and your body is a huge, huge thing along with this as well. This is number 6. Tracking your progress doesn't necessarily mean having a journal and every single day at the gym writing out what you're doing, how many reps and sets, but if you want to go for focusing on how heavy of weights that you can go for, that's an amazing thing to do. Just like tracking your nutrition, your calories, your macros is also a very good thing to do. So if you've never done it, I highly recommend it. I did it years ago. It is pretty exhausting. So for me, I'm able just to kind of eyeball what I'm eating, and then that has been able to transform my physique to where I'm at now. I used to be 55 pounds, and now I'm 220 pounds, very, very lean with 6-pack abs. And that has been one of the things that being able to teach myself how to track my progress is essential. And also, as you're leaning out or building muscle, taking pictures once a month is a big help. I do social media, clearly. I'm talking to the camera right now, a camera right now. And being able to track my physique so I can look back 1 to 12 months ago and be able to see where I'm at physically in order to see how my protocols have been affecting my physical body. Because to a lot of us, the exterior does mean something. And hopefully we're not taking that too far, but the reality is that making sure that your body is where you want it to be is a great indicator as to what your lifestyle is producing. So your body, if it doesn't look good, if it has a ton of acne, if it is super oily or whatever, it has a lot of effects on you that you can clearly see that it might be a lack of sleep, too much bad food, too much processed food, or you're dialed in and you're eating whole foods and you are looking great. The final thing that I want to talk about that I see a lot of especially athletes neglect is hydration. So when I speak on hydration, most people think, well, I carry around a gallon of jug every single day. Gallon of water, excuse me. The fact is that water alone is not the only thing that hydrates you. Yes, drinking water is essential, but if you've ever been, for instance, I'm down here in Miami, Florida, Southern Florida, here in the summertime is exhausting. I did a 4.5 mile ruck with a bunch of Marines yesterday morning, and it was exhausting. I had 38 pounds of weighted plates on my front and back, and I was sweating through every piece of clothing that I had. So I did not bring a gallon of water with me for that. What I did is I had a bottle about this big, and I put 2 electrolyte packets. So potassium, calcium, magnesium, and sodium are essential things for you to replenish your essential minerals. If you are not intaking the correct amount of minerals in your workouts, after or before your workouts, you will feel extremely dehydrated even though you might be drinking a ton of water, because minerals is the foundation for you to be hydrated and for you to thrive physiologically in any sport or workout that you may be doing. So guys, I hope this helped a ton with listing out the 7 things that transform my physique. You can see where I was and where I'm at now. These pictures, I hope, are a reference to you that you can change your physique if you put the work in, you put your head down, you get in the gym, you get in the kitchen, eat right, you get enough sleep. It's a very simple math equation. You do these things and I guarantee you your body will be transformed. Shoot me a comment in this video or direct message me through the email that I have listed on my YouTube description. If you have any other questions, I'm an online fitness coach and my name is Eric Tenbrink. Thank you guys so much for following along. Peace out. Love you guys.